I'm late. I'm like 2 minutes late. I'm actually a minute late. Remod Josh, what's his user? Send it to me. Bro, I'm about to be listening to this song every fucking day on stream. This shit is fire as fuck. Hello, everybody flooding in. How is everybody doing on this fan-fucking-tastic Friday? It's a fucking React day. All right. I love that song. Anyways, we got a lot we're doing today in the React realm. We got a lot we're doing today in the fucking React realm. Yo, Manifest, what are you spamming? Oh. Anyways, AKA for the sub 402 for the sub, set for the fucking 3 gifteds. And the 4 gifteds before I even went live. What the fuck? Rococo for the sub. We got a bunch of reactions today, chat. Starting off, the tried and true Darman video, as per usual. Dad given 3 months to survive. What happens next is shocking. The 7 levels of a nicotine addiction. Match favorite position. Wait, match favorite position to the person. 6 male versions versus 1 fake. The problem with nice people. Shark Tank video. Jack didn't have to die. The ugly truth behind saying who asked. And you/Jason is in hell. I don't know if we're going to watch that one. But we're going to be getting through a lot of reactions today. It's a bunch of W videos that we're going to be watching. Dub in the chat for that. We'll get into it in a minute after I read these donuts. Jay for the sub, Gustav for the sub, Rococo for the sub, AKA for the sub, 402. I think I already said your sub. And again, Seb, thank you for all the gifteds you gave before the stream. I didn't even fucking see those until I read them, so I appreciate that. Let's get into the first video. Normally I have a rant for you guys. Do I have a rant for you guys today? Normally I have a rant. Every day, normally I have a rant. I don't have a rant today. Not much has happened yet. Oh! Does anybody notice anything different? Perhaps. I barely got a cut. I got literally, like, I got the smallest haircut ever. Like, they didn't really fuck with it. Does it look bad? Yo, rate it. The fade's better than last time. And I know a lot of people are going to say, damn, that fade sucks. But, like, yo, it actually blends well. The reason it looks wonky is because I have blonde hair. And so when you shave my shit really short, I almost look bald. And so the fade itself, like, if I move it, you can see that it's actually faded, like, really good. So W haircut. Anyways. HC for the fucking 10 gifteds and together for the 10 gifteds. I appreciate that shit. Dub in the chat. Thank you for the fucking 10 gifted subs from Together Aura 501 and HC _ TWK. I appreciate the gifted sub in the chat for them. If you got a sub from either of them, thank them and thank you guys for the fucking subs. Foy and JD for the sub. Mike for the 300 bits. I got targeted by Manny. I saw. You got banned 99 times. H lead for the 500 bitties. Last time I was here, I'd send $100. I said I would send $100 in gifts, but I got sick and I missed a week of work. Bro, you don't have to give me a reasoning as to why you're not sending me money. Sending me money is optional. You do not have to do that, okay? You're allowed to watch for free. I appreciate everybody that views me, even if you've never gifted me a sub, never fucking sent bits, whatever, right? I appreciate everybody that just watches. Your boy for the sub, H-Leaf for the 500 bets, Flames for the 300 bets. My dog chugged heroin. Yikes. HC for the fucking 5,000 biddies! Oh my god. Another dub. Thank you fucking Together Aura for the fucking 10 gifteds. HC for the 10 gifteds. And then HC for the followed up 5,000 fucking biddies. Says sick cut. I appreciate that shit. Seb for the fucking sub. And D-Player for the 500 biddies. 9 hours into a 12-hour workday. Got to do the same shit tomorrow and Sunday. Yikes. Aaron for the sub. And HC, bro, thank you for the 5,000 biddies. I very much appreciate that, as well as the fucking subs. All right, let's get into the React Day today. Skill for the sub. And again, Together and HC, thank you for the subs. And HC for the 5,000 biddies. Just for the 400 bits. Don't know if I don't... Hey, Joe. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, my God. Hello, Joe. If I sound weird, I don't mean to be. Anyways, I wanted to say you're an amazing streamer, and I really enjoy the streams. Don't want to sound basic. Your streams have helped me when I'm upset. That's not weird. That's just a thank you. And I appreciate that. Thank you for the 400 biddies and for the nice message. You're my favorite streamer. I appreciate that. That's not weird at all. All right, let's get into the vid. Oh, shit. Dad given 3 months to survive. What happens next is shocking. A little booze cruising? A little drinking and driving? Is that what he is partaking in right now?
Grant.
What?
Grant.
What are you doing? Oh, God.
Open this door right now.
Okay, God.
Now.
God.
Somebody said pre-gaming. You think he's pre-gaming with a half a bottle of fucking hard alcohol?
God.
Open this door right now.
Okay, God.
She could as easily just reach into the window because the window's rolled down and then open the door herself.
Now.
God.
Wow.
I cannot believe that you are drinking and driving again.
I wasn't drinking and driving. I started drinking when I got here, so I avoid all your nagging. Oh, I'm not even...
I wasn't drinking and driving, Karen. I was drinking and then I drove. I wasn't actively drinking while I was driving. I had to pay attention. I was drunk.
I'm drunk.
I wasn't actively drinking.
Oh, God.
You need help, Grant. What if Sienna found you out here like this?
Oh, come, please, Allison. Sienna's asleep. Besides, I'm an adult. I don't need to answer.
Did they give him like a Santa suit? Like, that is not his stomach.
Please, Allison. Besides, I'm an adult. I don't need to answer to you.
Magzo and Hannah for the sub. Seb for the sub. Just for the sub. Your boy for the 300 bets. Almost had 100K channel points. Dub coming for that 10 million end stream. That'll probably take a while unless you win a bunch of predictions. Valves and Super for the sub. And Just, thank you for the 400 bets again.
Yeah. You said it yourself, Grant. You're an adult. You don't need anyone's help.
We're getting a divorce, Grant.
Whatever.
Damn, passing out in the fucking front yard, that shit is crazy. That is menace activity. To be that drunk that you fucking pass out in your front yard, you can't even get up to go to bed.
What are you doing at 6 a.m.? I don't have to be at work for 2 more hours.
But he's got a Burbank IPA right next to the bed. A little bed beer. A little bed beer, perhaps.
I don't have to be at work for 2 more hours.
A zero-calorie beer as well. Wow.
Said starting yesterday you were going to join me at the gym. Remember your New Year's resolution? I let you out of it yesterday. Let's go. Come on, get up.
Oh, I can't. I'm too tired.
Yo, New Year's resolutioners kind of piss me off. Like, I'm not saying at the gym specifically. I'm saying in general, right? Like, you can make a change in your life whenever the fuck you want. Like, why the hell does it have to be the new year? Like, just do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it'll be like July. Motherfuckers will be like, yeah, my New Year resolution next year is going to be this. Just do it now. Like, why are you fucking waiting? You're just trying to make some excuse to actually egg it on, and then you need the New Year's as some fucking forcible, like, motivation. Just fucking do it. Like, what? X-Blink for the sub. Zoe for the sub. Sleepy for the 300 bets. Wanted to say thank you for being one of the greatest streamers on Twitch. Bro. HC for the 20 gifteds! Hold up, let me finish this donut real quick, then I'll freak out more. Sleep for the fringe bets. Greatest streamers on Twitch, been watching you on YouTube since July. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Please keep your beard. I don't even have a beard right now. It's just like scruff. I know. It does look better than nothing though. I don't think I could grow a good beard though. D-Bucks for the 1,000 biddies. And HCTWK for the 20 gifted subs. Level 8 hype train dub in the chat. Thank you for the fucking 20 gifted subs, HC. Thank them if you got a sub. And thank you for the 20 fucking gifted. Somebody said, where is Brooke? Yo, we're going to have a little PSA here. For all my chatters that spell Brooke, B-R-O-O-K, who in the fuck spells Brooke like that? It's B-R-O-O-K-E, right? Brooke. Not a brook like the ocean type shit, right? Brooke, B-R-O-O-K-E, right? Most people spell Brooke with an E. Somebody said everybody spells it with just a K. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Let's look up famous Brooks. Yo. Famous Brooks. Bro, Brooks is the man's name, usually. Like Conrad Brooks, or it's like a last name. B-R-O-O-K-S is normally not a first name. Like, normally, it's with an E. Normally. Not always, but normally. All right. HC for the 20 gifteds. Appreciate that. Andre for the sub. Plebsy for the 500 bets. But HelloFresh using your code DUB. First box arrives this Sunday. Let me know how it is. Mr. Yo-Yo for the 300 bets. What would you do if your dog went bald? What? HC, again, thank you for the 20 gifties. I gotta stay on track today.
My chest is burning. I need some Pepto.
All right, I'll get you some as soon
Please for the sub.
as you get up. But I made you a green drink, so come on, let's go.
Can we go later in the afternoon?
No can do. Sienna
Going later in the afternoon, babe. I need a few brewskis to get rid of this hangover.
has her recital at 4 p.m. And do not be late, by the way.
Fine, go in there after work.
Also, you know I can't drive unless I'm buzzed.
Dinner, but can you please turn off the lights so I can go back to sleep?
No, get up. Do you remember what Dr. Singh said at your physical exam? You need to take your health more seriously.
Yeah, well, you're the reason I have half my health problems. You're the one that gives me heartburn.
No, I think it would be the absurd amount of alcohol that you consume. I don't think stress is giving you heartburn. I think it's the fact that you drank half a bottle of whiskey and a 12-pack of beer in like 6 hours. That might be the contributing factor. Please for the sub, King for the 500 biddies. Is this going on YouTube? I don't know. Depends after. I usually look back at the VOD and determine what is a YouTube video and what's not.
Oh.
Starting out inside the 15, Thompson. He's going deep downfield, right in stride. Trey Palmer is gone.
Hey, honey bear. How was your recital?
Where were you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Daddy wasn't feeling too good. I'm like a little sick.
Okay, well, I hope you feel better. And that you come to the next one.
Oh, thank you, honey bunny.
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
Never going to that recital. Never going to that recital. Sorry, honey, Nebraska game's on. Get out of the fucking way. Yep. Move.
Listen, I want you to go upstairs and change and then get in the bath, okay? And I'll be up in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, sweetie.
Daughter, assuming that her dad's actually going to show up to, like, you know, monumental life things, like, the Nebraska game's on. What matters more? Your daughter's life and monumental changes, or, you know, watching the 7-0 Nebraska game?
Look, before you get started, I really was sick. Otherwise, I would have been there.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure all this stuff is making you feel wonderful. Did you miss work, too?
Classic mom fit. I don't even have an opinion on this outfit. It's just a mom outfit. Like, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look bad. It's just a mom outfit. Usually something high-waisted, like a bluish, darker top, some long-ass necklace, and then, like, not like, what is this? Like a coat. Not a coat. I don't know what this is. Like a jacket.
Not a big deal. Come on. I'm on 6 days. Okay?
Pepto-Bismol? Yikes.
We didn't lose any pay.
You think I'm worrying about the money? I'm worrying about you killing yourself, Grant. With all this drinking and the way you're eating, and this medicine is just a Band-Aid. It doesn't fix anything. You know, if something happens to you, it doesn't just affect you. It affects all of us.
Foreshadowing.
Listen, nothing's gonna happen to me, okay?
They always have that dumb... They always make it so obvious when what line is going to be re-brought up later on. It's a cardigan. I don't give a fuck. I'll call it that shit a jacket.
I'm gonna be fine.
Sure. Maybe now. But you know what they say? If you don't spend time with your wellness, you'll be forced...
Oh, no, this is it. Jesus Christ. See, like, they always have some dumbass fucking lead-up. If you don't spend time with your wellness, you'll be forced to deal with your illness.
to deal with your illness.
Cool.
You know what they say, and then it flashes forward. So you see. And then it just goes down some dumbass fucking flashback to this exact moment.
Okay, come on. Get up and let's go to the gym.
So
Didn't you
see.
hear what I just said? I'm sick.
Oh, yeah? And I bet you that beer's helping.
Oh, here we go with the drinking. I drink because of all your lecturing.
You know what, Grant? You want to throw your life away? You have at it.
Bro, to get at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday or some shit, like, that shit's nuts. I mean, well, there's football on. What days is college football on? Yo, either way. But he's drinking on a fucking weekday at, like, 2 p.m. Like, that shit is nuts.
Done everything that I can.
Oh, great. No one else.
Grant? Grant. What? Hey,
You're giving me heartburn.
I can't.
what is it? Grant.
He dies right
No,
here.
no. Okay, I'm gonna call 911.
Yo, what are you supposed to do if you start having a heart attack? Like, I genuinely wouldn't know. Like, other than just eating that shit, like, what do you do? Just die? Like, I feel like there has to be some sort of way to survive it outside of calling 911 so you can get 911 to show up. Isn't there, like, medicine and shit, too? Like, you, like, put a tab under your tongue and it keeps you alive? I don't know. I remember hearing some shit like that. Just drive to the hospital? You're having a heart attack. How are you going to drive to the hospital? King for the 500 bits, D-Books for the 500 bits, Mason for the 500 bits, Bullet for the sub, and MKs for the 300 bits. Do you get scared that Christians will be right one day and you're going to go to hell, even though I don't believe in Christianity? By the way, love the stream's first time donating. No. I mean, like, Christianity, yeah, they very well might be right, same as other religions. Yes, I'm agnostic right now. If they're right, do I think I'm going to go to hell? I don't know. Like, I in my own opinion, how I view it is, like, if there is a heaven or hell, I think you would go there depending on whether or not you're morally a good person, not necessarily whether or not you followed the word of the Bible. That's in my own opinion, though. That is not what the religion says, right? A lot, like, you can very well much disagree with that. My own opinion, though, is you're a good person, you're a bad person. That's what matters, right? Not, like, if you're a great person and you've saved countless lives and you've done good deeds, you've never been selfish, you've never done anything wrong, but you weren't a follower of Jesus, I don't perceive that person going to hell, in my own opinion, right? But that's my opinion. Skyer for the sub. That is not the opinion of the religion. To most, at least. I don't know every denomination of Christianity's belief on that.
It isn't good. We are still waiting for few results, but looking at your heart, I'm really concerned, Grant. How much alcohol are you consuming?
It's nothing out of the ordinary, you know, like...
Nothing out of the ordinary, you know. A fifth of whiskey every day. Maybe a couple of brewskis along the way.
5 or 6. 7 or 8.
A week?
No. A day.
Whoa. And how about your...
It's, like, not that bad. Okay, when I say not that bad, What I mean is not that bad in accordance to what I thought he was gonna say. Oh, bro, no, and hear me out. 7 or 8 beers. He was passed out on the driveway. He is a grown-aged middle man. Or wait, he is a grown middle-aged man. 7 or 8 beers? Like, have y'all ever witnessed your father's drink? Like, dude. Like, yo, yeah, I come from a divorced family, but, like, when I was, like, young and my dad would drink a lot, bro, like, 30 in a day. Crushed. Easy. Like, I'm not, like, bro, I'm a drunk. Bro, what are you talking about? I'm just sitting here from the perspective that, like, you're saying, bro, like, I'm not capping. I would go on, yo, I'm not capping. I'm literally not capping. Bro, fishing? Oh, my God. I would go on, like, a 9-hour fishing trip every 20 minutes. You hear that beer crumble. I'm like, bro, you might be on a world record. Like, bro, I don't know how he functioned. Like, I feel like I would die. Is he Superman? I don't know. Anyways, as I was saying, like, how much would y'all, like, have y'all ever witnessed, if you have a dad, have you ever witnessed how much your dad would drink? How much would your dad drink in a day? If they're off. I'm not talking about, like, a casual day, right? Yeah. 7 or 8 drinks a day, that's bad. But what I'm saying is like, 7 or 8 drinks, they're panning him as an alcoholic that's drunk the whole day. If you drank 8 drinks over the course of a day, you would not be drunk the entire day. Like, you would be maybe buzzed. Like, 8 drinks in, like, what, 16 hours? He's waking up and drinking. He's drinking 1 beer every 2 hours. Like, you could sit here and be like, oh, Joe, that's alcoholic shit. I'm just saying, like, yes, that's unhealthy, but it's not like he's having a heart attack from drinking that much. Am I wrong? I don't know. I feel like I'm coming at it at like a mathematical perspective, but him drinking that much every day would probably kill him. So, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he's not going to be as drunk as they painted him. Nad for the sub. Dude, he looked like he was like 6 foot 220. A 220-pound man drinking 8 beers in 16 hours, that's not, like, you're not piss drunk. I am for the sub, that worm for the fucking 355 bits. My name is Grant. This is my future. This is not your future. Sky for the sub, Werfel for the 300 bits. I had a seizure because I gave myself too much insulin. Somehow my dad heard me seizing in the middle of the night and gave me a shot with a glucose pen and saved my life. W dad, bro. Damn. In those situations, he told me you have to stay calm. Yeah. I would say any of those. Like, if you freak yourself out, it's obviously going to be worse. If you're having a heart attack or a seizure or any of those things. No, definitely. You're right there. Somebody said, do you like Apple Store? What? No, but I don't, like, dude, I would literally be like, I remember I asked, this was back when I was like 10. Literally. I was sitting there, and I'm, like, fishing with my dad. I haven't been fishing in fucking years, but I'm fishing with my dad. You know, like some classic movie shit. I haven't seen my dad in like 2 years. Reeling in the line. I'm like, yo, how many beers do you drink in a day? He says, and I quote, you know, probably like 3 to 30. 30. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's like, bro, and what he said, he meant on an off day, right? Like on the weekends. But I'm like, bro, because it was like a Saturday or Sunday. Like, that's why he was off. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, like 30? And like, then I didn't know the realm of that, right? But now, like, all my friends drinking shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm almost 21, but like, I'm seeing like how much people could drink, bro. 30 beers? 30 beers? Jesus. Chris for the sub.
Diet. Are you exercising?
Well,
No.
Bro, like, but y'all are acting shocked. Have you ever seen how much college kids drink? Like, I'm gonna keep it real, like, in the scheme of things, that doesn't seem like that much. Like, I know college kids, I'll go to a Dage, drink 12 beers in, like, 3 hours, take a nap, and then drink 20 over the course of the rest of the night. Like, that's not as many as you think it is. It's still an insane amount, and it's very unhealthy, but, like, there's people that do way more. Like, how much did Andre the Giant do on a one-day flight? He was also 7'4". Andre the Giant would drink 119 12-ounce bottles of beer in a 6-hour period. Like, that would kill any of us. Like, we would all die. Like, we would literally all die from alcohol poisoning. The fact that Andre the Giant, when he was alive, could drink 119 beers in 6 hours. How many is that an hour? Bro, that's literally 20 beers an hour. 20 beers an hour. Bro, that's one every 3 minutes. One every 3 minutes for 6 hours. How? Like, dude, how did he even hold that in his stomach? Like, I feel like I would pass out. You would die. You wouldn't be able to pee. Adam for the sub, 2P for the sub, Yellow for the 3 bets. Trying to tell Kai Cenat to collab with you. I need your approval first. You telling him to collab with me is probably going to do nothing. I would not waste your bits on telling him to collab with me. I also think he's pretty busy with the subathon right now. Chris for the sub. Daniel for the 3 bets. Nad for the sub. Adam for the sub. Lil J for the 3 bets. Are you going to watch another Wait, when are you going to have another scary game stream? I don't know. There's a lot of new games that we're playing now. We're starting FFV, then I have to do Quantum Break soon. We're also starting what? We're also starting Police Simulator in like a week. I don't know. All right, let's get back into the video chat.
You're not doing that either. I ask him to eat healthy or work out with me, and he won't.
You need to listen to her, Grant.
Godress for the 500 bits. Dub.
You're really lucky that you have someone who loves you and cares for you as much as she does. If you don't change your diet, start exercising, and stop drinking for a while, then...
Wait, stop drinking. Wait, we talk... What, I can't have, like, just, like, 1 or 2?
Stop and just listen to him.
At least temporarily, otherwise next time you come in... Well, let's just say, there may not be a next time.
A doctor would never say that to you. A doctor would never say that to you. Never. I feel like that there's probably some fucking code against that. Let's just say you're probably not going to be coming in another time. Like, dude, they would immediately get fired. Just telling you you're going to fucking die.
So please take it very seriously, Grant.
I will.
What doctors do you know? Bro, there's some, like, you realize doctors don't only just know, like, medical shit, right? They also take classes on how to break shitty news. They have, like, guides. It's not like a pamphlet, but, like, I've shadowed pediatricians and doctors and shit. When they have to break bad news to you, they do it in a certain manner. Twisty for the sub, Scarcore for the 300 bets. I wouldn't be able to drink 119 bottles in 6 hours, let alone alcohol. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Water, too. Any amount of liquid.
Promise, I will.
And
King for the 690 bits. Love your streams. You make me laugh every time. Dub.
still trying to figure out if it was a really bad heartburn or an actual heart attack. I'll call you once I get the results.
Thank you, Doctor. That sounds great.
Take care, Grant.
Thank you.
Did you mean what you said? About your promise?
I'm still not convinced it was a heart attack.
Oh.
You're laying in a hospital bed in that fucking whack-ass suit. You're also probably wearing those dumbass socks they give you with those little grippies on the end. Shut the fuck up. I don't know if it was a heart attack. Are you fucking kidding me? You're laying in a hospital bed.
It was this really bad heartburn.
Really bad heartburn.
All I need is some Pepto. Honey, why don't we just wait?
Babe, like, you know, all I need every day is like 3 bottles of Pepto and I'm good.
Until we get the results back, and then we'll go from there.
Like, I'm convinced if you left me there laying on the floor while I was, you know, somewhat kind of seizing and dying on the spot, if you just handed me a Pepto instead of taking me to the hospital, I really think I would have been okay. Oh, not the hidden IPAs. The hidden brewskis full. Oh my god. Stashing the alcohol. Sign of alcoholism. No way. Oh, they're empty.
Oh, hey, Allison. I was thinking for dinner, maybe we would,
Isn't that weird to call your significant other by their first name? Especially if you're married. Hey, Allison. It's just like, ugh, fuck. Like, I will rarely call Brooke unless I'm trying to get her attention. You go, hey, babe. Like, that's what... Hey, Brooke. What the fuck?
thinking for dinner, maybe we would,
What are you supposed to call them? Whatever nickname you have for them. Somebody said, hey, boo-boo bear. Jesus Christ. Call her Monk. Yo, for the last time, I don't date Brooke Monk. I don't know what is... Yo, you kinkin'. You being in my chat every day and probably being in my streams, Brooke Monk is not my girlfriend. She doesn't even look like my girlfriend, right? She doesn't even look like my girlfriend. There's like so many people on TikTok that at me in Brooke Monk's videos and say, get your girl. I'm like, you guys are so fucking stupid. Like how that, like you've seen, like in a video where they see Brooke Armitage, my girlfriend, they will tag Brooke Monk and say, like, and like act like that's her account. Like how the hell? Bro, she doesn't even like, bro. Hold up. Now we're going to do a comparison here. Because this shit's pissing me off. All right. Ready? Brooke Monk is this. Right? This shit's blurry as fuck. Let me find a better picture. Brooke Monk. Brooke Monk. Not my girlfriend. Brooke Armitage. Jesus Christ. Why are all these pictures like low poly? Brooke Armitage, my girlfriend. Right? This picture's blurry, but I had to zoom in. Two different people, right? They don't look anything alike. Brooke Armitage, Brooke Monk. Brooke Armitage. Like, different people. Daniel for the sub. Void for the sub. Low Gang for the sub. Milk for the sub. King for the 690 bits.
Allison,
No.
So the first one is your girlfriend. No! Oh my god, bro. Now I know you're gaslighting me. Now you're just being an idiot on purpose. Like, what the fuck? Bro, this is my girlfriend. Brooke Armitage. Not Monk.
What is it going to take for you to take this seriously?
Come on, Allison, it's just a couple of beers. It's not a big deal. No, I mean, like, I'm not drinking nearly as much as I used to.
Oh.
Yo, what an NPC comment. I am so sorry. Okay, I'm not even gonna, like, it's not even, I can't tell which is hotter. Like, that's how I heard you say that. That's how I heard you type that. Oh boy, I can't tell which one I could gawk at more. Fuck.
No big deal, right? So if it's no big deal, Grant, why did you hide it? You haven't been to the gym with me, not once. You haven't changed your eating habits even a bit.
I can't tell which one's more attractive. Fuck.
And now you started drinking again?
Somebody said, oh golly, OG. Oh golly, OG. This one's got me in a bind.
You know, I've been feeling pretty great lately. Until you start lecturing me. You're the reason that I...
Also, doesn't Brooke Monk literally post TikToks with her boyfriend? Yes. And her boyfriend also looks nothing like me. So it makes no sense when motherfuckers think I'm dating Brooke Monk. Gerb for the 300 bits. It's like you're teaching a bunch of preschoolers. Bro, I know.
Have heartburn.
Oh.
I mean, more than the beer or anything else. Oh, I should have told the doctor that.
You were in the hospital. You could barely walk. What is it going to take for you to take this more seriously?
Because we still don't know what it is. Okay? And until we find out if it's something serious, I don't need to change.
Oh, really?
Can you get that?
Babe, drinking 6.7% IPAs is my life, right? I will never be able to go back to Bud Light, babe. I have to drink the high percentage IPAs. That is literally, it's just a craft brew. It's just better than Miller. It's better than Michelob. It's better than Coors. It's better than Bud. Babe, you're really telling me I have to downgrade to like a 3%er, 4%er? You're telling me I can't drink at all? Fuck.
I'm watching the game.
Hello?
Hey, Allison, Dr. Singh here.
Oh, hi, Dr. Singh.
I'm calling to let you guys know that Grant is okay. It was just a case of severe heartburn. He should just take the antacid I prescribed if the heartburn returns.
Yo, okay, then Buddy's a fucking puss cake. Buddy went to the hospital for a bit of heartburn. All he needed was an antacid. They got him on the fucking stretcher. They got him on the fucking stretcher with the fucking the hospital socks on. You're fucking kidding me?
Okay, I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Come on. How's that a penalty?
She's gonna say he's dying. Yeah, probably. It's really bad, Grant. If you don't stop drinking that beer right now, they said you're probably gonna explode on the spot.
Oh, no. Dr. Singh, I just can't believe it. I understand. I will. I can't believe it. Thank you. Thank you for the call.
They said you have hepatitis B.
So, what do you say?
They said you have AIDS.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Like how you would have gotten that. Like, what is she gonna say? It was a heart attack? Why is she, like, crying? That's what she expected.
Hey. What's going on? You're
Damn.
starting to scare me a little bit.
You're faking the shit out of this.
He said you did have a heart attack, and it is way worse than he thought. He said that you have 3 months to live if you're like.
What? Bro, you get a diagnosis like that when you have a terminal illness. Not when you have a fucking heart attack.
Lucky.
3 months to live? What are you doing?
3 months to live? What is it? What does he have? Fucking stage 4 liver cancer? Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute. What do you say to me? 3 months to live? What does that mean?
He said you have 3 months to live, Grant.
Someone said, can you look at my message? Bro, this is the dumbest fucking Dartman video ever. 2-inch said, this girl is so fine, I would let her use a beer can to chop off. I'm not even reading the rest of that, 2-inch. I'm not even reading the rest of that. No. He says, then scoop me out like an ice cream can. I would let her make me a blank cake and pour some nice warm poop alongside with a blank. Oh my God, bro. Like, no, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Prime for the sub, Gerber for the 300 bets. And garbage for the 300 bets. The wife is so bad, I would let her be in front of me in the human centipede.
The wife is so bad I would let her be in front of me in the human centipede. I would let her choke me WIH her thighs. I am the thigh crusher munch.
I can reverse it. I can make this thing better. I can turn this around.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Unless.
Unless?
It's a long shot.
Yo, why is her cry so fucking weird? Like, it's not even tears. It looks like they just smudged water under her fucking eyelids.
But if you do everything that he told you, everything, exercising, eating right, and stop drinking, you might have a chance.
Well, your husband's dumb as fuck for actually believing that he has a terminal diagnosis of 3 months to live. But if he changes, he'll immediately get rid of that.
I'm not ready to die. I don't want to die.
All right, babe. I'll switch to Bud. All right, babe. I'll switch to Bud Light. Ugh. Oh, it's gonna be hard. Oh, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to drink way more. I'm gonna have to drink way more to get that buzz going that I get from that New Hampshire IPA. But if I have to, I'll switch to Bud.
I want to travel the world. I mean, like, I haven't even been to Yankee Stadium. I want to see Sienna get older. I want to watch her get married.
Maybe I'll have a few Modelo's on the weekend. Maybe a few. Okay, no. I'll stick to Bud.
Allison, you have to help me. Like, I can do it. I'm gonna do this.
All right, I'll start smoking cigarettes instead. You got me. Okay, babe. Okay. I don't know where I'm gonna start. Maybe the Marble Bowl of Fools. Maybe some menthols. I don't know, man. I'll switch though.
Promise.
From that moment on, Grant finally decides to change his lifestyle. He stops drinking and gets rid of all the alcohol in his house. He starts going to the gym, and when he wants to give up, knowing what's at stake, he pushes himself to keep going. With a little bit of help.
Yo, you know the worst people at the gym? The people that take only... The worst people at the gym are the people that only take classes. They don't do cardio. They don't use any of the equipment. They only go direct. They have a gym membership, and they only take the Zumba classes. Or, like, the cycling class. I hate those people. Okay, if you're one of those people, I'm not trying to diss you. But the reason I'm saying I hate those people is because a majority of the time, when they're waiting for the class to start, they stand outside of the room at whatever gym it is. I've been to so many gyms. Whenever there's a class, the people just stand and wait, or when they're done, like, they converse to each other. And they act like they're, like, Hollywood housewives. Like, they gossip, and they look at people at the gym, and they give you, like fucking weird looks, like they're better than you. Like, buddy, you just stood in a classroom and went, hey, for fucking an hour. For an hour, you burned about 20 calories, right? Why don't you hop on the fucking treadmill, right? Oh, we're going up a hill. Oh! It's always some dumbass teaching the classes, too. I'm not trying to diss them, bro. But, like, fuck. Some stupid-ass cheerleader workout. Like, bro. Like, I'm really not trying to press people here, but that shit pisses me off. Because, like, every time, bro, I'll be doing, like, hamstring extensions, right? Where I'm like fucking laying on my stomach and I'm doing those. And they'll be staring at me. And I'll look up at them and they're looking at me like, what is this peasant doing this workout for? And they'll be holding their dumbass Yeti bottle. Oh, my God. Like, drink from the water fountain, you fucking loser. Oh, my God. You have your Voss water in your fucking little dumbass Yeti cup. Go drink out of the fucking water fountain, right? With the creatine spilled all in the fucking water fountain and shit. Somebody spilled their pre-workout all over it. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. Dude, it's just like, I'm fine. Like, I'm not even dissing the classes themselves, genuinely. Like, I was making fun of it, but, like, I understand, like, the use of the classes. It's motivating. It's fun. But, like, dude, it's, like, all the time the people there, when you walk by, dude, they just stare at you. Just, like... while they're doing their dumbass workout. Fuck. Wing for the sub, Dart for the 300 bits. This is urgent. I'm from the future, and I've come to tell you that you cannot turn 21. You'll overdose on weed. Impossible. Gamble all your money away and go bald. Okay, those second two might happen. You here for the 3. Please unban me. It was an accident. What did they say? You said, ooh. What is this word supposed to be? Reverb for the 5 bits. Stream late. Joining stream late today. Went ziplining. Dub. Best experience I had in 22 years of my life. Can't wait for even more. That was the first time you ever went ziplining? That's dope. I'm down for the sub. It looks like the N-word. Crucible, how would that be the N-word? If that's blanked out, and then it says NG, how would that be the N-word? Yeah, that's not, that couldn't be the N-word. I would say unban them because that's like the way the letters are arranged. How would you even type the N-word? I'm down for the sub. It is weird, though, that they donoed and then they said it was an accident. I don't know. I'll let my mods decide. All right.
Of course.
No, but okay. I gotta preface this, right? If you take those Zumba classes at your gym or whatever, I'm not dissing you, okay? But just don't judge the people that are doing cardio or fucking lifting or some shit, because it just annoys the shit out of me when I see people doing that, right? Because that's the biggest issue, right? Is when, like, you do your class, they do your thing. You don't make fun of people at your gym. You don't bother people at your gym. But it does seem to me like a lot of the people that take those classes usually are kind of dickheadish to the people that aren't taking the classes.
He swaps out the milkshakes for water, and instead of cheeseburger and fries, he orders salads.
Cringe.
He even starts to spend more time with his daughter. She couldn't be happier to have him around more.
But he was probably watching the Nebraska game on his phone while he was in the concert, no doubt.
Everything was going so well, but then he runs into someone that he least suspected that changes everything.
His doctor.
Hey there, Grant.
Hey.
How's it going?
Never talking to my doctor if I see them in public. Never talking. Never talking to my doctor. Never talking to my dentist. Nope. Walking right past them like I don't know who the fuck they are. Never. Teacher, whatever, bro. I see anybody that ain't my fucking friend and I see them in public. Onwards. Not even mentioning anything. Tortilla for the sub. I'll act like I don't know you. I will literally act like I don't know you. If not in the sense that, like, if you walk up to me, I'm going to be like, who are you? I'll say something then. But, like, there's people that I haven't seen in, like, 3 years that I'll see in public. I'll act like I didn't see them.
Good.
I don't want to start that awkward-ass conversation. Hey, how's it been? Haven't seen you since before COVID. How's college? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Philly's a cool place. Uh-huh. I don't give a fuck.
You look great. I guess I don't have to ask if you have been taking my advice seriously.
Yes, I am. I mean, I'm eating clean, I'm working out all the time, and I completely quit drinking, like altogether. Which is great, because now I get to spend more time with Allison and my daughter, so.
Oh, that's a great news. Come by sometime. We'll do a follow-up, okay?
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
Cool. See ya then.
Hey, Doc,
The NyQuil next to the counter orange. What a normal grocery store this is. You got the counter oranges, not even in the produce section.
Follow-up, okay?
oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
Cool. See ya then.
Hey, Doc, what do you think the chances are now?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Well, you know, when we got the test results with 3 months to live, you know, I mean, now that I'm healthier, I mean, is there any other way that we can, like, reverse it?
But he's like, what the fuck?
Okay, Grant. I'm sorry, but I'm confused.
You called up Allison and you told her that I only had 3 months to live. And you said that, right?
No.
He can't even lie about it either because it's still a part of his job. Yo, you think he's gonna get trashed?
I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
For all the hard work you've been doing.
Would you be mad at your wife yeah. I would say yeah, in the sense that they told me I had 3 months to live, right? If they had lied to me and told me it was a heart attack when it wasn't a heart attack, whatever, right? To try and get me to quit. But you telling me I have 3 months to live, that's so extra.
What's going on?
Guess what? While I was out grocery shopping today, I ran into someone.
Okay.
Dr. Singh. Yeah. And he told me the craziest thing. You want to know what he said?
What?
That I didn't have
Yo, this should turn into a part 2 Darman where he kills his wife.
major health issue.
And then he learns the lesson later on that you shouldn't kill people.
It's my favorite. He never said that I had 3 months to live. Imagine that.
Okay, Grant.
No, you listen. I can't
And then it cuts to Darman at the end. As all of you may already know, killing people is not okay. So make sure when you're angry at somebody, you don't kill them because it's a federal crime. And it's a bit not chill. If you guys want to, make sure to download that Darman app and hit a like on this vid.
Believe that you lied to me about something so big.
You weren't listening to me. I didn't know what else to do. And sooner or later, we would have ended up here. I did what I had to.
I can't listen to you. I can't believe you. I don't trust you.
You can't be mad at me for this. You look amazing.
Also, Darman crew, if you are going to kill somebody, make sure to chop up their body and throw it into a vat of acid. Grant over here decided to bury the body. Bit impractical, if you ask me.
You are happy and healthy, and you have been the best father and husband ever. Can you not see any of the good that's come out of this?
The only good is that I met up with Dr. Sin, and he told me the truth. I didn't even need to give up drinking in the first place. I can't believe I listened to you.
Grant, no, please, don't think. Don't go down this path. It's not good for you. Or us. Okay, forget about me. Think about Sienna. Do it for Sienna.
So you see... Flashback.
You...
This shit's dumb as fuck. This shit is so fucking stupid.
You need help, Grant.
Well, let's just say there may not be a next time.
I'm gonna call 911.
I really gotta make one of these. Like, I think they should let me script one out. Pre-watched it, I didn't pre-watch it. Yeah, I don't know how I could prove that I didn't pre-watch it, but if you have a way I could definitively prove I did not watch this, I did not watch this. Bro, like, I'm actually about to, like, before I even go live, I'm literally about to, like, screenshot, like, oh, I don't have that little red watch tab. I did not watch this video. Bio for the sub, purples for the 300 bets. I live in Texas. We've been out of... Yo, chat, you really think I would pre-watch a 15-minute video? Right? Not even on the effect that, like, yeah, I could. That is the biggest waste of time ever. That is the biggest waste of time ever. You think I would sit here, right, before I go live and pre-watch every single one of these fucking videos? That would already immediately take me 2 hours. And then I'm going to sit here for another 4 hours and watch them again. Bio for the sub, purple for the 300 bets. Been out of school every day except this week except Monday because of ice. I guess that's a dub. Miso for the sub. You here for the 3. Chloe for the 3. They said, please, mods, unban me. I'm sorry. And then Chloe said, so you see, drinking is bad, but lying is worse. Even though her husband is an alcoholic, she should have never lied. Yeah, but like you're saying being an extreme alcoholic is not as bad as her making that lie. I don't know. I feel like that's a situation-based thing. Harrison for the sub. Tortilla and Wingman for the sub. Darth for the fringe bets. I already read that. Pop for the 3. Satan for the 3. Kira for the 3. Fuck cardio. It's about making my biceps look good and getting a good pump. Eddie for the 1,000 bets. Look up Chinese spy balloon in Montana. How big is that fucking... How big is the balloon? It's on the news? How big is the balloon, though? Dude, it looks like the moon. Suspected Chinese spy balloon drifting over the United States has... Just shoot it down. Just shoot it down. So, as big as multiple school buses. Just shoot it the fuck down. Like, that's what I'm doing. Sniper, dink. Fucking pop that shit. Then pick it up. How do they know it's... It does in fact belong to Beijing. It's referred to the airship as a civilian device used for scientific research such as meteorology. So it might not even be for spying. It might be for weather shit. Love for the 300 bits. I'm 18. I have an autoimmune disease that affects my joints called rheumatoid arthritis. I want to get to the gym. I'm not sure where to start. Any advice? If rheumatoid arthritis is also affecting your joints, I would say you really got to focus on form first. So that's where you should start, maybe with a personal trainer or something to teach you that sorts, so you don't make it even worse. But after that, I don't know. You would have to develop a plan that would work for you. Lil J for the 300 bets. Purple for the 300 bets. Your Mr. Beast video must be a banger with the amount of time it's taken to come out. That's how long most Mr. Beast vids take. Micro for the sub, Joe for the 300 bets. Happy birthday for Monday. Have a good one. Thank you. Yep, ban that kid. Yo, for the kid that just said they like my videos, I appreciate you. But you're way too young to be in my fucking chat, so I gotta permaban you. Please leave.
Dad, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay, sweetie.
Are you coming with me to my recital today?
Absolutely. I want to miss
Joe's an op. I didn't even ban them. Manifested. Dude, it's TOS. If you have to be 13 to use Switch. If you're not 13, get the fuck out of my stream. Micro for the sub. Little does she know that was water and he transitioned the vodka into a water bottle.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, it's like you said. I gotta take care of my wellness.
Don't spam ban people because they're just gonna do this dumb shit where they're lying. Manifest. Oh, I'm 3. Oh, I'm actually an infant. Buddy, you wouldn't know how to fucking type. Buddy, you wouldn't know how to fucking type.
Before I'm forced to take...
Haley for the 500 bets. Love your streams. Been hitting the gym every day. Lose weight, but I'm constantly hungry. Any advice on what to eat? You could get a meal plan with a nutritionist, but that costs a lot of money. So I would say download MyFitnessPal, see some maybe calorie tracker-based stuff. Develop meals around that. There's a wide range of things that you can eat. You don't have to stick to, like, one thing. Josh for the 300 bets. You feel like the spy balloon thing from China has to do with the Ukraine-Russia situation? Doubt it. Also, done with this vid. Moving on. Finish that in exactly an hour. The 7 levels of nicotine addiction. I started smoking when I was 13. After a while, I started vaping. This video is somewhat lighthearted, but seriously, do not start smoking or vaping.
The 7 levels of...
Gotta turn it up.
The 7 levels of nicotine addiction. So let's jump right into this. So you're chilling at school, you go to the bathroom, and you see a couple of guys in there, you know, hitting some vapes or some shit, doing whatever the fuck.
Hitting a 6% Nick puff bar? A 6% puff? What flav? Strawberry Raz? Oh, hit me.
You're doing in the bathroom. And one of them walks up to you like, hey, yo, bro, you want to rip this shit? Now, if you're anything like
Say
me...
no. Say no. Genuinely. Hey, bro, you want to rip this Nick stick? No.
You're going to say yes to this question. So you start ripping this guy's shit, and you realize as you're hitting it, wow, this is disgusting. Why does it taste like this? And the main reason for it is because this guy had it for 3 months. So you exhale the vape, hand it back to the guy, and you're like, wow, I feel dizzy as fuck. Who would like this? And as you say that to yourself, you're like, damn, I kind of like this. Congratulations, you have gone through the steps of stage 1. So eventually, you're going to work up the courage to buy your own vape. Whether it be at a vape shop, or somebody selling it to you. Now, the very moment you get your hands on a vape, you immediately go straight to stage 2. So now that you got your vape, you're chilling in your room, and you decided to take a hit of your vape. In case if you never vaped or smoked before...
I don't get vaping, though. Like, I really don't get it. Like, vaping, Nick, dude, like, you're not getting high. Like, you're just hitting it. Like, you might get, like, a 10-second Nick high. Like, I've never understood that. Like, it's not like you're vaping THC or you're, like, smoking weed or some shit. Like, you're hitting a Nick stick that tastes good, and then you might have, like, maybe a weird, like dizziness. And then you do it again in 10 seconds. And then you do it again in a minute. And then you do it again in 10 minutes. And then you do it again in 10 minutes. And then you do it again 5 more times. And then you just keep doing it the whole day. Like, fuck. Like, I feel like that's why people buy weed carts, bro, literally. Like, at this point, like that makes no fucking sense.
I'm gonna try to give you an explanation of what it feels like. So you take a puff on your vape, your head gets a little bit spinny, and your body gets a little bit tingly. They last for about a good 10 seconds.
Somebody said no cap. After you smoke weed and hit the vape, you get a good buzz. Bro, but it's still. Together for the 5 gifted subs. Together Aura, thank you for the 5 gifties. Dub in the chat for that. Thank you, Together Aura, for the 5 gifted. Thank them if you got a sub, and thank you for the 5 gifteds.
Until you realize, oh, I want that feeling again. And the bullshit cycle continues. So now that you're casually filling your lungs up with aerosol every 10 minutes. Yes, it's aerosol. It's honestly disgusting that some of these vape companies had us thinking it was water vapor. With all that said and done, you are now moving on to stage 3. So you've been casually vaping for about a good 2 days now, and you notice as you hit your vape, you can't really get that same buzz.
Can you hit a blinker on a neck stick? Is that a thing? Because I know for weed carts, it's a thing. You can hit a blinker on a fucking neck stick? Dude, that's so cringe. What's a blinker? A blinker is normally on, like, the battery of a dab cart, and it's when you hit it for so long that the battery shuts off because it's overheating. A lot of people do that because it's cool. Little do they know, blinkers are literally there because your battery is destroying itself. A blinker is when your battery forcefully shuts off because it's starting to, like, melt. And so when you hit blinkers a lot on THC carts, you start inhaling metal. And people don't know that. And people, oh, let me hit a blinky real quick. Yeah, let you hit a blinky, inhale aluminum. Don't hit blinkers. Well, number 1, don't smoke unless it's legal in your state and you're of age. Number 2, don't hit a blinker ever. Because, not like 1, whatever, right? But like, at that point, no. If you keep doing it, it'll ruin your car and then you'll start inhaling metal. Just for the 5. My dog's name Daisy just looks just like yours. Thank you for the $5, and you said, here's my allowance. You don't need to give me your allowance, bro, but thank you for the 5. And that's a W of a similar-looking dog.
You used to. This will most likely...
Need for the 300 bets. I smoke weed. I would get cravings to smoke, but I didn't want to get high all the time. So vaping was a substitution. But then you're more addicted to nicotine. Jeremiah for the 300 bits. From Australia, I'm going to visit my dad that used to abuse me for the first time in 5 years. Want to start the day positive with you. Well, I mean, that's a dub. You're starting the day positive with me, and I hope the interaction with your dad goes well. And holy shit, I'm sorry you had to go through that. And Gustavin for the 500 bits. React to Russ as our graduation in Norway. Send it in the video suggestion tab. I'm not watching any other videos that aren't queued for today. Bobat for the 10 gifteds. Appreciate the 10 gifted subs. Big dub in the chat for Bobat. Just for the 3. Says I'll keep giving my allowance. Bobat __. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Big dub for that. I appreciate the fucking subs. Thank them if you got a sub, and thank you for the 5 gift. Not the 5 gifteds, the 10 gifteds. Damn. Bobat giving so many damn subs. 302 subs total. Wow.
Likely lead you to hit your vape more. That way you can get that same buzz again. And during this time, your vape will probably die. And you have 2 choices in the matter. Either you get another vape,
and then they start fiending. And then you see them, it's like a lost puppy. A deep nicotine addict is like a lost puppy when they don't have a Nick stick. They're like asking around manically, like, where does anybody have one? Can I please tap that? And when I have another one, I'll let you tap mine. Bro, please, 1 hit, 1 rep, one or 2 reps, man, please. It's not even like dude, when I'm going to college parties, people will ask for like a dab cart, but they're not like fiending. Dude, when you see somebody ask for a fucking Nick stick, that shit's like, oh my god, depressing. Like, holy shit. Bobat, again, thank you for the 10 gifteds. And then they get another one, then they have to ask for, dude, I remember when I was in high school and there was kids that are addicted to nicotine and had no jobs, they would ask people for money for Nick sticks. Like, imagine going into debt to buy nicotine. Wow.
Vice. And continue on with the stages.
And then they get mad. You ever been around somebody that loses a Nick stick? It's more entertaining than any show you've ever seen. Genuinely. Like they have one Nick stick and they lose it. It is the most entertaining thing you will ever. Where is it? They start fucking flipping couch cushions. Bro, like 30 minutes too. They'll just be scouring the room for it. Like under couch cushions, they'll pick up the couch. They'll start asking you to empty your pockets and shit. They're like panicking. I'm like, bro, this costs like $5. Like you could get another one. No, man, no, this one was guava. No, man, and they start freaking out. They get angry. They get mad. Bro, it's so funny.
Or you're already seeing the cycle and decide to quit vaping. This is the stage that will decide if you have an addiction. Now, assuming that
you're $25, bro, a Nick stick is $25. See, I don't even know how much a Nick stick is, because I don't fucking buy Nick. Like, I don't know how much that shit costs. It's $20. How many puffs? How many rips? How many rips? $20? Yo, how do you guys know this? The majority of you guys are 16 in my chat. How the hell do you know how much a Nick stick costs? Google? How do you know how much weed costs?
you bought another vape, you will now move on to stage 4. So in stage 4, you hit your vape and you don't get a buzz anymore.
How do you know what a blinker is? Oh, bro, well, that's self-explanatory. Joey's for the 300 bets. I put this name as a joke. Sorry, but thanks for making my day every day. Just making me happy in general. Dub. And Joey's dad for the fucking 300 bets.
Fine and all, but the problem occurs when you don't hit your vape for a little while. You get this slight but noticeable feeling that you want to hit your vape. And if you give in to that feeling, you jump straight to stage 7. But if you don't give in to that feeling, you move on to stage 5.
Stage 5, I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted. Bro, I could quit any day I want. I haven't ripped my shit in like 6 hours. I haven't ripped my shit in like 6 hours, bro. It's been like a day. It's been like literally a day. I'm quitting Nick. Bro, I love that. You guys have that one friend that's quit nicotine 7 times? Bro, I'm quitting this time, I swear. They quit for like 3 days. 3 days. The next day, their friend has one. Bro, like, no, like, what? No. And then they rip it. And I've seen this. Word for word, this has happened to one of my friends. I'm quitting Nick. Okay, bro. 3 days later, he's ripping it. Like, he goes through that cycle like 4 times. 5th time, I'm quitting, bro. All right. He goes like a week. We hang out. One of my other friends is hitting a Nick stick. Yo, bro, let me tap that. And I'm like, I literally say to him, I thought you quit. He said, well, it's not my vape, so it doesn't count. Next time we hang out, he has one. Like, bro, like, you gotta, like, commit to quitting.
So as time goes by, you start vaping more and more. And you start thinking to yourself, damn, this shit kind of sucks. So you start thinking about trying to quit. You're like, I can do that whenever. I'm not addicted. Even though at this point, you're starting to think about getting a job just to support your non-addiction. So let's just assume you say, fuck this. I'm not getting a job just to vape. And you try to quit. That leads me on to stage 6.
You can quit. For free help, visit cdc.gov/tips.
So let's assume you go 2 days without vaping after fighting the cravings and keeping it away. You just had a really garbage day, and you walk on home and you see your vape laying on the counter.
I love when my friends will rant about the rip count. Like, my friends will sit there and they'll be like, bro, I just bought this one, and they'll show me it. I'm like, how many rips? They're like 1,000. And then they'll go on like a 10-minute adventure on like, no, but like in reality though, how they measure the rips is probably like, and then they'll puff it and they'll go, like, that's probably what they define as a rip. But what I define as a rip is, see, like, that's a rip, right? So, like, in reality, like, how many rips I'm actually getting comparable to how many rips that it says, realistically, I would say I'm probably going to get around 257. I have counted a few times. Sometimes it fluctuates. You know, there's a plus or minus of about maybe 50 or so, but that's just the factory disassembly on probably when they're putting the juice in. But I would genuinely say that this is maybe 250 max.
Oh, damn, it's been a whole 2 days. I can get buzzed as fuck if I just hit there right now. And the moment you pick up and hit that vape, you're right on back to stage 2. But for the very few people that
and then they have like tastes, right? It's like alcohol. Like, it's like their favorite alcohol, but it'll be like what favorite brand nicotine vape they get. Because it's like all disposable shit. It's not like Juul anymore when I was like a sophomore in high school. It's like all the disposable shit. So they'll be like, yeah, I had to settle for the Kangs this time, but you know, last time I actually got the Puff Bar. And then they'll rant about like the flavors and like the flavor profiles. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, what are you, a connoisseur?
Fight that urge. Sadly, it's not over with. Every time you have a stressful or shitty day, you always think about it. You just think, oh, I can go buy a pack of cigarettes and relieve that stress, or I can go buy a vape and relieve that stress. If you can fight that urge, you have successfully quit vaping or smoking. But unfortunately, for a lot of us, myself included, you have to have a really good mentality.
I got a cake bar. I don't hit it all the time. Last time was Wednesday. Cake bars are weed bars. Yo, don't buy cake bars. 90% of cake bars are fucking fake. Vanillish for the sub. Alora for the sub.
I was the person who said, oh golly OG. Also about the game you played where people kill each other for 10 mil. Well, when you thought the guy that fell from the plane without a parachute survived but actually didn't.
Actually didn't. Well, my dad's best friend fell from a plane and his parachute didn't work. He fell 34 miles an hour. It was on his honeymoon, and his new wife saw him slam to the ground. He survived and can walk. How did he survive? How did he only hit the ground going 34 miles an hour? I feel like you would be hitting the ground going way faster. Like, how fast is skydiving regularly? Goo up for the 5 bits. I remember in 6th grade, everybody was doing hookah because they thought it was cool. Bro, see, like, I didn't even know what that shit was. Your mom's for the sub. I didn't know what, like, because, like, vaping became a thing. Like, I was in high school from 2016 to 2020. Vaping became a thing, like, right, like literally exactly 2016. Like, my freshman year, vaping was a thing.
Need to do that. Now, assuming you've tried quitting and you're back.
I know hookahs have been around for fucking centuries, but I didn't even know what that was.
Again, like a lot of us end up, you're going to be moving on to stage 7. Stage 7. You're
vaping anything is so cringe. Well, I'm literally going to fucking hit a dab card on stream Monday, so you can come tell me I'm cringe then.
more than you ever have before. And the problem with stage 7 is you just don't care. You've tried quitting, you can't do it. You're just accepting the fact that you're addicted now. Now, once you start actually seeing some of the side effects, you might actually start trying to quit again. But for a lot of us, it just seems like a waste of time.
What the hell did
some
that
of the side
say?
effects,
Long-term side effects of vaping. Nicotine addiction. No shit. Severe lung injury, seizures. Cryptogenic organizing pneumonia. Popcorn lung, strokes, heart attacks. Holy fuck.
might actually start trying to quit again. But for a lot of us, it just seems like a waste of time. You spend $1,000, maybe even $2,000 every year on something that you don't enjoy and something that you wish you never started.
See, I find that fascinating. $2 grand a year on fucking Nick sticks. What? Because you think about it, even if they buy one a week, that's still $1,000. And most people are buying one every other day.
And unfortunately...
Could you mod Joe 31 Wilding? The mods agree that he should be mod right now. Yeah, that's fine. New mod, W in the chat.
That is the vicious cycle of nicotine addiction. Hi, I'm legit. If you enjoyed my...
That was a good-ass fucking video. I genuinely like that video. That was a short-ass vid, too. All right. Next video! Match favorite position to the person. This one's going to be rough.
Can somebody tell me what serpent's embrace is?
Sure.
Oh, God. They're going to do it individually each time? Yeah, no, I'm not watching that shit. Next! 6 versions versus 1 fake. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick, and then we will start this vid. What song should I play? Obviously, got to play the Hennessy song again, the one that I've been playing. All right. Count me down 30 seconds. All right. Just had a post on Talk. I'm sorry, chat, that I didn't ask you 1 or 2 this time. I posted it while I was using the bathroom, though. You know, how to be more efficient, as per usual. Hold up. Somebody said W gifted. Wait, did I get gifted subs? Oh, Seth for the 300 bits. You remember to turn on your lava lamp? Yo, chat, rate the lava lamp. It's actually lava lamping. The superior for the sub. Bro, I love my lava lamp. It's big as shit, though. I wish it was a different color, in all honesty, but I feel like they always look like that. As for the sub. All right, next. 6 male versions versus 1 fake. Bro. W fucking Raid! I'm gonna pass out if I keep trying to do that. Thank you, Keep Up Radio, for the fucking raid. Everybody dub in the chat for that. One of my mods, shout out Keep Up Radio in the little tab shout out thing. I appreciate the fucking raid. Everybody go follow Keep Up Radio. If you don't know Keep Up Radio, friend of mine on TikTok, also a Twitch streamer, plays a lot of Fortnite, the Fortnite Queen. I appreciate the raid. If you don't know me, I'm Joe Bartolozzi. I do TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. We're doing reactions today. Fridays, I almost always do reactions. And we're about to start this video. Jubilee video, 6 male versions versus 1 fake, where they have to determine who is fake. Once again, I appreciate the raid. Everybody go follow Keep Up Radio. Big dub in the chat for that. Genuinely appreciate the raid. All right. Ants for the sub and the superior for the sub. Next video, 6 male versions versus 1 fake. Odd one out. Haven't watched an odd one out in a while. 9-minute video.
Virgin. And I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
And I'm a virgin. And I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
And I'm a virgin.
One of them is a liar. Bro for the sub, Bobat for the 300 bets. I've been in a bit of a... Yo! We get a raid, I get a 50, and then Yellow Gat with the $30 dono, dude. Nah. Yellow Gat. Thank you for the fucking... or not $30 dono. 30 gifted. Did I say $30 dono? 30 gifted, bro. Fuck. Thank you for the 30 gifted subs. Everybody thank Yellow God if you got a fucking sub. And thank you for the fucking 30, dude. God damn. 30 subs. Yellow got fucking climbing that shit. So many subs recently. I genuinely appreciate that shit, bro. Oh my God. Brad for the sub. Yo, actually thank Yellow if you got a sub. 30 people just got a free sub. And thank you, bro, for the fucking 30 gifted. OG for that. All right. Bobat for the 300 bets. Bit overwrought lately. Been struggling with college. All the hours I'm in class is weighing down my energy and focus. Is there anything that can help? And is there any discount code by any chance? Exclamation point G Fuel. Code Joe B. 20% off. I haven't cracked a Jeef today. Do I crack a Jeef? I wasn't even planning on cracking a Jeef today, but now that you mentioned it, I might have to. No, but if you're actually, like, dealing with a lot of struggle with class, I would say just try and get more sleep, and schedule out your work. So then you'll actually have more time. If you schedule everything out in advance, you'll be way more efficient, and like, more time will magically appear. Because you'll just be able to immediately go from one task to the next. But yeah, again, yellow _ gat. Thank you for the fucking 30 gifted subs. I appreciate that shit. Too Frosted for the 500 bet says like my name. Too Frosted avocados, yeah. All right. We're gonna be rocking a blue ice today, chat. We're gonna be rocking a blue ice. The OG, your mom's house for the 500 bets. I promise it was me who gave the 50. I wanted to see if giving bits will show my user due to me being new to Twitch. Let me fact check you. Let me fact check how old your user is. Your mom's house 345. That one guy for the 510 bets. Can I get your funk playlist? Just Google a funk playlist. They're almost all the same. So extra for the 300 bets. Took something from my crush to give it to her. I have an excuse to talk to her. And yellow for the 1,071 bets. I spent $179 on 30 subs. Put a funk music on and act like you're in an edit. Bro, act like I'm in an edit. Wait, hold up. I have to look up this user still. No, but your mom's house. If you gave the 50, bro, I appreciate that shit. Hold up. I was literally just playing a fucking funk song. I'll do this for literally 10 seconds. Then I need to get to the vids because we're not going to be able to finish all of them because I keep getting off topic. But, bro, genuinely thank you for the 50 gifted. Or not the 50 gifted, the 30 gifted. All right. Act like I'm in an edit. Could I rather do it with something snapped inside of me?
Then something just snapped.
Something inside of me. I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about being better than Tiger Rock. I didn't care about being a Super Saiyan. I didn't care if I lived. I didn't care about anything. And then... Twitch just said, bruh, I ain't listening to a band kid. But he fucks. 2-inch, he fucks. Right?
Oh my god. Celebrate with your cash.
2-inch getting pressed. Yo, that ruined 2-inch's day. That genuinely made him mad. He's a fucking liar. Yo, 2-inch wanted it to be Aaron so bad. The blonde, long-haired, majestic guy. He would be like, okay. Well, and then Matt steps up to it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. To it, get fucking pissed. Oh my god. Oh, well, for the sub. All right, next video. But we got so many fucking videos left. Holy shit. All right. Shark Tank. 10-year-old entrepreneur wows sharks with her baby spoon product. Fuck. My god, I keep burping.
Next up is a product that began as an...
Ain't that crazy how I have Tinder? Yo, 2-inch is literally not... Yo, 2-inch is literally not old enough to have Tinder. Yo, somebody please report 2-inch on Tinder. Yo, that is actually so crazy. But he just said he gets a little play. How do I put this? You're breaking TOS by being on Tinder. David for the 300 bets. Somebody said read this so 2-inch can hear. That's
girl is unhappy and has nothing figured out. It goes without saying that these two fall in love, and it goes without saying that the ship they fall in love on sinks beneath them. But it's what happens afterwards that has been the subject of a fierce debate.
Pisses me off. Look how big that fucking door is. They both could have sat on that shit. They both could have sat on that shit. Meanwhile, he has to do the fucking manly thing, and he's like, oh no, I'll die. Bro, you don't even need to fucking die. Are you kidding me? Or you could have found a different fucking piece of debris to float on.
Jack locates a piece of debris for the two of them to float on, but unfortunately, the physics don't cooperate with that plan. And as a result, Romeo dies. A lot of people are not satisfied with this outcome. They insist that there was enough room on that door.
Look at that. Look at that. If she wasn't man-spreading, she could have fucking scooted over, and he could have got up on that shit.
For both of them, and hence they argue
and they could have fucking kept each other warm.
That Jack didn't have to die. Now, here's the thing. It is true that Jack didn't have to die. The premise of this argument is valid.
He died for the fucking entertainment of the movie. Because if they both lived, it would have been a shittier ending.
Discussion is focused on the wrong part of the story. Earlier that night, when the lifeboats were still being filled with women and children, Jack insisted that Rose climb into a lifeboat. And even though she didn't want to, she eventually did climb in without him. But before the boat was lowered all the way down, this happened.
Wait, that's facts! She got him killed by not listening to him! Nah! If she just stayed in the fucking boat, he would have never had to give up the door. He would have never had to fucking run with her and do all this shit. He could have fucking survived himself. Oh my god. That is crazy. Jump in on that boat. She jumps off that boat. Oh, free spot. Literally. Stop, bro. There's no way.
Now, at first glance, you might think that Jack was being noble, that Rose was being loyal, and that this was kinda cute. But think about it. If Rose gets off the ship safely, Jack's life is the only life he needs to save.
Facts.
And he can therefore make a much more promising attempt to survive the sinking.
You have to go. Now.
No, Jack.
Get in the boat.
Yo, I'm getting her on the boat. She gets off the boat. You're on your own. Right? Right? I'll help you on the boat. You don't listen to me, you get off the boat? Well, that was your ticket out. Figure it the fuck out. I'm trying to figure out my own fucking life now. At that point, somebody redeemed Flex.
No, Jack. Get on the boat.
So maybe instead, Jack was being pragmatic, Rose was being selfish, and this was counterproductive.
Did anyone survive? Dude. Yes. People survived the Titanic.
After all, the unintended consequences of this dim-witted stunt are as follows. Both of them end up getting shot at, trapped in a flooded hallway, shoved against a gate, trapped behind another gate, nearly drowned, and by the time they get back to the deck, all of the lifeboats are gone. Fantastic. So, they make a break for the stern where Rose slows them down, falls down, gets lost again, nearly drowned again. In every single case, Jack saves the day, and that pretty much brings us back up to speed. Jack finds a piece of debris buoyant enough for only one person to float on. If Rose was willing to be a bit more rational and a little less, fireworks and slow-motional, she would have understood.
Yeah, why did she get off? Bro, I've seen this movie like 4 times. Why did she get off? Like, to help Jack? She got off to help Jack, and then in return, doesn't help him at all and gets him killed. Like, she actually did nothing right. She made every single mistake. Like, every single one. Code for the sub. But it's just an unfeasible movie. Like, nobody's that dumb.
While leaving Jack behind is not exactly ideal. Jumping back onto the ship is
It's a W movie, though? No, it's a good movie, but it's just like, it's so unrealistic. Tortilla for the 300 bits. Best gum is extra refreshers mint mix. I've never had that.
To make the situation worse. Had Rose rowed merrily away, Jack would have been the one floating on this door. He would have been rescued. The two would have reunited the next morning.
Not necessarily, because the door was probably floating there at a certain time, and if she wasn't on the boat, or if she got on the boat, he would have not actually jumped off and gotten in the water at that certain time. So, how do I put this? He still might have lived. However, he likely would have not been on the door because he would have jumped off sooner and somehow gotten off sooner on maybe a different piece of debris.
Morning on the Carpathia, and they could have gone to New York together. So with that being said, what exactly was Rose's rationale?
Why did you do that? Why? You jump, I jump, right?
Wrong.
Damn it.
She's referring to how they met. A few nights earlier, Rose tried to kill herself by jumping off the back of the ship while it was floating. In case you were wondering what kind of person jumps onto it while it's sinking.
Wait a second, I want to get something straight. You were going to kill yourself by jumping off the Titanic? That's great.
Lewis.
All you had to do was wait 2 days.
Jack tried to talk her out of it by insisting that if she jumped, he would jump after her. Say what you will about you jump, I jump. It's a poetic reminder that your actions affect others.
Yeah, never saying that, though. Yo, I'll talk him down from jumping. You jump, I jump. You jump off a goddamn boat in the middle of the ocean. I'm not jumping after you. Bro, the majority of people, even today, we watched a video about that. The majority of the people that jump off cruise ships or fall off cruise ships die. The majority. I'm pretty sure.
It's an
like,
oath
they don't save you that often. It's pretty hard to save somebody when you jump off a cruise ship because they have to turn around.
You're not going to let somebody harm themselves?
I don't remember, but I swear all lifeboats were in the same location. Yeah, I feel like he probably would have been able to get on a lifeboat at some point.
It's not an excuse to be clingy. So to use a zinger like this, when in fact you just diminished another person's chances of survival, is about as
Somebody said they don't have to turn around. Yes, they do. They don't just throw you. It's not Sweet Life on Deck. They don't throw you a fucking raft, and then you just sit there and wait. Normally, you have to tread water and hope they fucking see you.
Ironic as an unsinkable ship sinking. If this wasn't frustrating enough, she also appears...
They have lifeboats. What happens if you fall off a cruise ship? If you fall off a cruise ship, the cruise ship will stop and return to the location of the accident to look for the passenger. Lifeboats are for sinking. They don't usually deploy those if you fall off, because that's not helping find you either. Now they're fucking 10 miles ahead of where you were. Bored for the sub, not 10 miles. But turning a cruise ship around is pretty hard. Cruise ships are also bigger than the Titanic was.
To contradict one of their other catchphrases. I trust you.
Like, do you guys realize how small the Titanic was in comparison? Like, everybody was always like, yo, it was like the biggest ship ever. But it's, like, very small. Like, this is the Titanic, the biggest ship at that time, compared to a cruise ship. Cruise ship is fucking huge. Bored for the sub. Greater
She didn't trust that Jack would survive the sinking. Or she didn't trust in his judgment. Oh, speaking of trust issues, this is not the first time that she's nearly gotten Jack killed.
Shit! Oh, shit!
Here we find the king of the world handcuffed to a pipe. How did that happen? Well, long story short, Jack was framed, and Rose didn't believe him when he pleaded his innocence. Far be it from any one of us to know exactly why she didn't believe him.
Wait, she didn't believe him? Yo, fuck her. I forgot about that part of the movie. Yo, I'm not saving you. Yo, I'm not saving you. Fuck out of here. No. Bro, she literally gets him almost killed there, and bro, like giving him that look, like you ain't trust each other.
The whole time he was just pretending to like you so that he could steal this diamond that he didn't even know existed until you'd already fallen in love?
That's nice. What is it?
Well, we can roll that one out. Even if he did just decide to steal it out of the pun intended blue, couldn't she just assume that he stole it for the both of them? Okay, how about this? Why would he have gone back to the compartment if he stole something from it? Or does my jealous fiancé have a motive to frame the young man I've been running around with? Mind you, she shouldn't even have to rationalize any of this because
Bro, she's married during this too? Or getting married? Bro, I haven't seen this movie in years. Yo, all of these signs are pointing to not saving her life.
According to her,
like, what the fuck?
She trusts...
Bobat for the 300 bits. Can you say hi to my long-lost cousin, Will? Hello, Will. He's a huge fan of yours and started watching you because of me. Dub. I feel like this is going to be a D's Nuts joke. I feel like I just fell for a D's Nuts joke.
Him.
Trust me. I trust you.
Trust me.
I trust you. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I trust it.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
It's not like this is the first time that Jack has been arrested for something he didn't do. Rose defended him the last time this happened, and she didn't even know him. Since then, she's gotten better acquainted with him, formally dined with him, went dancing with him, made out with him, modeled naked for him, had sex with him, decided to get off the ship with him, and she still doesn't trust him.
You know I didn't do it. Come on, let's go. I didn't do it, Rose. Rose!
As if this young woman's insincerity wasn't insufferable enough.
Yo, she looks just like there's no, like this scene, it's just like, wow, there's nothing there.
Come on, let's go. I didn't do it, Rose. Rose!
As if this young...
Like, that is gray. Like, radio silence.
Woman's
like, just confusion.
Sincerity wasn't insufferable enough. Her indecisiveness is unprecedented. Even when she is told point blank that the ship will sink, it still doesn't occur to her to go back for Jack. Just
yeah, like soulless.
A little bit more time to stare.
I mean, it's good acting. It's good acting, but that was just like soulless. Like just rendering. Yeah, literally loading screen.
Blankly around and think about it.
How did you find out I didn't do it?
I didn't. I just realized I already knew.
I would say you're dumb as fuck. So you put me down here for no reason.
I didn't. I just realized I already knew.
You already knew I didn't steal it. Well, you're about to get me killed. The fuck?
Now, this is not to say that Jack hasn't made any bad decisions himself. Going back to Rose's compartment might have been the dumbest judgment call since ignoring half a dozen iceberg warnings. At no point did it occur to him that he just...
I never have or want to see this movie. Yeah, you don't need to. Sandwich for the 300 bits. Latest fuck, what are we watching? Video about why Jack didn't have to die, then we're going on some other shit.
This young woman naked, signed his name, and left it behind? Oh, wait a minute, Rose intentionally left it behind. In the safe, with a snarky little note, pretty much guaranteeing that her violent fiancé would find it. And yet she has the nerve to look surprised when he tells her he tore it up. With foresight like that, maybe this makes a little more sense.
You're so stupid, Rose!
And to think, if Jack had just minded his own business on day one, he might have lived a full life, this might have ended up in a museum, and Brock Levitt's career wouldn't have been destroyed searching for something that ultimately gets chucked into the ocean by a woman he flew thousands of miles out to the wreck site under the guise that she'd help him find it. No surprise, this is the...
What is this? Who is this? Is this like a second movie?
Same woman who lives 100 years and never seems to figure out that she's responsible for Jack's death.
Wait, is the Titanic based off of a real fucking story? Oh, it's the same movie. Okay.
So,
see, I don't remember some of these parts.
In hindsight, did Jack have to die? Well, no, he didn't have to die. But then again, he didn't have to chase after a narcissistic hypocrite who's indecisive.
I changed my mind.
What's more, the Titanic didn't have to sink on its maiden voyage. And for what it's worth, James Cameron didn't have to say this during his Oscar acceptance speech.
I'm the king of the world!
Yes, of course none of these things had to happen, but when you're only thinking about yourself and you make poor decisions as a result, regret tends to be a byproduct. So let's try not to confuse stupidity and self-interest with romance and valor.
Yeah, chat, yo, if you're a dude, are you stealing that seat for only women and children? No. No. Because, yeah, you would live, but then you would have to live with the guilt that you did that for the rest of your life. I would still get out that bitch, right? I would still be floating on some debris. I'd figure it the fuck out, right? I'd find some shit and chuck it overboard and then jump into it, right? Like, I'd be floating on a fucking chair or some shit. I'd figure it out. I don't know. It's whatever's buoyant. But I wouldn't steal a seat, because then if you steal that seat, the rest of your life, bro, you're going to be like, damn, somebody died because of me. Joe, please explain how I turned in 6 assignments to get full credit. All my grades went down. Wait, but my grade only went from a 78 to a 79 because it was probably homework assignments, and homework is worth less than quizzes and tests. David for the 300 bets.
Yourself, and you make poor decisions as a result, regret tends to be a byproduct. So let's try.
I feel zero regret. Really?
Not to confuse stupidity and self-interest with romance and valor. If we can manage that, we'll likely stay afloat. And if we can, here's the door.
They could both still fit on. That's the big thing. All right, next video. The problem with nice people. Yo, is Verbus here? Verbus, we might watch that You, Jason, and Hell video another day, just because it's a 24-minute video. I don't know if we're going to have time. Ryder for the sub, Kratos with 300 bets. Would you smuggle something for 1.5 million? Depends what it was. All right. The problem with nice people.
This video is sponsored by NordVPN. Try NordVPN's risk-free exclusive deal today, thanks to their money-back guarantee.
Yeah, simply skip.
It was only the second time Fred had hung out with his new friend Aubrey outside of school. Aubrey was essentially Fred's first real friend, the first person he really had to put everything he learned about being a good person and interacting with others on the table for, with something meaningful at stake. The two had just come inside from biking around in the driveway. Rushing from the door to the living room couch, Aubrey excitedly said, "Do you want to watch Star Trek? Do you like that show?" Fred responded with a neutral tone. "Yeah, it's my favorite. It's so good. Do you?" "Yeah, let's watch it," Fred replied. The two watched the show quietly for the rest of the afternoon until Fred's parents came and picked him up. Fred had in fact seen the show before, but he
didn't like it.
Hated it. He wanted to be nice though, which, as he understood it, meant putting others' needs and desires in front of
your... Yo, for the kid that just said this looks boring, timed you out for 8 hours, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with that bullshit today. I'm really not dealing with that bullshit today. This looks boring. Bitch, we're fucking 30 seconds into the video. Like, I literally fast-forwarded through the first 20 seconds. Like, give it a minute, right? If it's boring, I'll change it, right? But it's like, fuck. You never deal with that shit? I'm really not dealing with it today. If it's boring, bro, oh my God, you can leave the stream. Like, it looks really boring. Give it a minute. Give it a minute and a half, bro. If it's boring, we'll change. Like, fuck. Like literally, motherfuckers just have the first 10 seconds. I don't want to watch this. Okay, leave.
Your own and not upsetting people. And
like,
so,
I'm on edge today. No, not dealing with that.
So he put Aubrey first, avoided any conflict of interest, and agreed to watch. At least once almost every time they hung out.
This isn't Darman.
Out thereafter, Aubrey put on Star Trek. Although Fred occasionally tried to sway the activity a different direction, he never explicitly told Aubrey how he actually felt. Instead, by the end of the school year, Fred just stopped hanging out with Aubrey altogether, secretly having harbored the frustration that they rarely did or watched anything he wanted. Aubrey was deeply confused as to what had happened, what was wrong, and why he suddenly lost his friend. When he asked Fred, Fred was coy and dismissive.
I would tell my friend I hate that fucking show. Maybe when you're younger, it's different. Yo, chat, somebody says to you, "Hey, do you want to watch Star Trek? It's my favorite show." No. No. I'm not going to be like, all right, we have to watch a show I like. But I'm going to say, hey, can we watch something we both like? Right? That's that you pick something you both want to enjoy. I'm not saying, oh, yeah, sure, man, it's my favorite show, too. Fuck out of here, no. I might say, okay, I'll watch it. I'm not going to say, yeah, I love it. Joe Barr from 300 bets. Tell me how I didn't miss a day in term 2. I D4'd, so I called my principal who gave it to me a crackhead and got a 1-week detention. No idea what you're trying to say, bro. I'm going to keep it real. By the way, you're my favorite streamer. I appreciate that, but I don't know what you're trying to say. Chris for the sub. No says for the 300 bets. I got a 15 in my science class. Dub.
Several years later,
Better than a 0.
in high school, Fred found himself a part of several small friend groups. With the introduction of greater freedom, driver's licenses, and the pubescent lust for activity, Fred also found himself spending far more time with friends outside of school than he ever had before. For the first time, he had to balance
Once you get a car is when you hang out with your friends more. That's definitive. When you get a car, depending on your state, in New Jersey it's 17 for a license, but I think other states is like 16. That's when you hang out with your friends more, because that's when you can actually fucking go see them and you don't need your mom to drive you or some shit. Dude, that's annoying as fuck. Hey, can you take me here? Ugh. Getting a car is so lit.
Plans and schedules.
Yo, I sound like such a loser, but that's literally, getting a car is when you can actually have freedom.
Schedules between different people and between people and himself. Whenever he was asked
When are you doing the one-chip challenge? I don't know. Not next week, because next week I'm pretty packed. Maybe the week after that.
Do something, whether it was to hang out or do someone a favor, afraid of coming off disinterested or making any of his friends upset, Fred's answer was almost always a resounding yes. Of course,
the car market's ass? Oh yeah, no, you're definitely right on that. Every car right now is up-priced like a few grand, maybe even more. Just because the car market, they can't get cars over. So right now, it's a pretty shit time to buy a car.
Of course, since he always agreed, he often already had tentative plans with other people that overlapped.
Look at Kratos' bits. Puma for the 300 bits. There's a new Dark Anthology game coming out in March. It's a VR game called Switchback. Dude, I really do need to get VR. And Kratos said, smuggle these nuts.
Which meant he often had to figure out how to cancel most of them. Throughout high school, Fred spent very little time with himself, his hobbies, his interests.
All right, I don't want to watch this. You guys are right. Next. See, but you see what I mean? Like, even if, you see what I mean? I'll make the informed decision, right? I'll make the informed decision, right? I'll know. I'll say, okay, I don't want to watch this shit anymore. So, like, when you're just like, I'm bored, sometimes I'm going to want to watch that shit, right? It just so happens that this time I don't want to watch it, right? But you didn't even give it a shot, right? I gave it a go, right? I gave it a try. You're like that kid that goes out to eat sushi and all the friends love sushi and you just sit there and you order a fucking chicken, right? At least try that bitch, right? You could say, yeah, ooh, that's gross after you eat some fucking eel. But I'll at least try it and say it's gross rather than being like, no.
While arguing...
Oh, shit. The ugly truth behind saying who asked.
While arguing, you've definitely heard this dreadful phrase again and again. Who asked? I didn't ask. Nobody asked.
Such a cop-out. Such a cop-out. Dude, you're arguing with somebody and they say, I don't remember asking. Conversation's already over. They have no comeback. They have nothing to say. It's like the dumbass, like, bro, you're literally having an argument and you're sitting there and saying, who asked? You're engaging in the argument. You're obviously showing some sort of interest in it. So saying who asked, it just makes you seem like a fucking idiot.
When you hear it, you can already tell that
I don't remember asking. I don't remember hearing your fucking dumbass opinion, buddy.
There's just something wrong about this phrase. You try to come back at it, but it just doesn't work.
It's like a paradox. And it's not like a paradox because that's the wrong terminology. You just can't say anything to that. Who asked? Like, you can't say, oh, well, you did because they didn't ask. But they're still showing engagement into the conversation.
But it just doesn't work. Literally everyone who's spectating the argument, including your opponent, is laughing and mocking you at the highest degree over such a dumb phrase. Once this phrase comes along, you are basically out of options. You're thinking to yourself, man, why does this comeback exist?
Or you're telling a story, and they'll be like, who? And then you'll say the person's name, and they'll say, no, who asked? Fuck you. Bro, literally. Ints for the sub. Like, just don't listen to the fucking story then.
So bad. Why isn't it overrated? Well...
And then that same motherfucker will go on to tell the most boring-ass story you have ever heard. That same motherfucker. You're telling, like, an intriguing, interesting story. And then they'll be like, oh, no, who asked? And then they'll go on a dumbass story that, like, is literally the most boring thing ever. I would rather take the SAT than listen to their dumbass shit.
Because it is.
And ran for the 300 bits. Have my children. No.
reason why it's garbage is because the phrase literally contradicts itself. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of fun.
Gerber said, you missed my bets. Thank you for the 300 biddies. I'll look. Side A, no. Gonna smash your skull into a table if you can't grasp the concept of shutting the fuck up. What? And thank you for the biddies, bro.
Funny when it's used. I have no problem with it being a simple phrase. The problem is that it's so popular that it seeps into real conversations and real quarrels. And unfortunately, that is forever what the phrase means. As a real use phrase, it sucks. If you really think about it, the phrase makes no fundamental sense at all.
Yeah, it's funny as a joke. But when somebody genuinely says, who asked? Like, it's just so stupid. Like, it's always during, like, an argument, too. I don't remember asking. Then why did you just fucking sit here and argue with me for the last 30 minutes, you fucking cuck? You clearly you're showing some intriguement into the conversation in the effect that you haven't fucking got up and left yet. So don't sit here and say who asked, because you obviously fucking care.
Oh, like, you say who asked, but nobody asked for you to say who asked, like, does that not seem infinitely paradoxical?
Yeah, you could literally say, somebody says who asked. I don't remember asking who fucking asked, dumbass. I don't remember asking for you to fucking tell me who asked, right? Did I ask for you to tell me who asked? No, I'm just sharing my fucking opinion. Gerber for the 300 bits. You don't need somebody to ask to fucking say something. The people who say side-eye. Oh, yeah, no, that shit annoys me. No says for the 300 bits. And Gerber for the 300 bits, bro. Sorry I missed your bets, genuinely. Somebody said, or they said, how was your day? Good, how's yours?
Still didn't deter self-centered 14-year-olds from pasting this over-pasted, bad-tasted, nonsense-adjacent phrase anytime they find themselves in an argument.
Wait, what happened to 2-inch? Why are people saying 2-inch get better? I'm about to go to the hospital. What the fuck happened?
Unironically, this phrase has been a leech on competent thinking and internet civilization, which leads to the second reason why it's garbage. When the phrase is used in real arguments, it slaps a massive zipper on the victim's mouth that stops any ideas or any points from getting across, which is terrible. A real argument is meant to solve problems, mishaps, and misunderstandings. But
yeah, it also just shows that they don't actually want to hear your opinion, right? Which, yeah, obviously, who asked? You're saying you don't want to hear their opinion because you didn't ask. But it's like, don't even start an argument with somebody if you're not willing to hear them out. You know what I mean? Like, an argument can get pretty heated, but if you're starting an argument with someone, you're showing some sort of interest in hearing what they have to say. So don't even have an argument with anybody or don't even have a conversation if you're not interested or willing to hear them out. Because it just makes you seem ignorant and fucking dumb. No says for the 300 bits. Did you see the video? What video?
Sometimes people actually use this phrase to literally...
What video? Marsh for the 3. Love the streams. Also, I started streaming again. Can I get some tips? You're going to have to find a base following from somewhere else. Finding a following on Twitch from scratch is pretty hard. The video of D's nuts. I really don't think that's what they were trying to say. Were you trying to make a D's nuts joke, or were you trying to tell... You did not see the video. No, what video? This is gonna be a D's nuts joke. I already know this is gonna be a D's nuts. Is this a D's nuts joke? Anyways, while they're typing out the fucking D's nuts joke, can you get some tips on streaming? Find a following, maybe move some followers over from TikTok with some TikTok clips and stuff like that. Outside of that, stream. You could stream variety. You could stream whatever you want. You could stream a segmented game. I wouldn't stream games that are very popular and only popular for big streamers. If you're going to be a League streamer and you're like bronze in League, stream something else, right? If you're going to be a competitive streamer, you got to be either really good at the game or you got to be entertaining, right? So if you're going to play a game like Call of Duty and you fucking suck, or you're going to play a game like League and you fucking suck, you better be goddamn entertaining or nobody's going to fucking watch you. Because those games, it's kind of relevant in that sense, right? But if you're doing just chatting, or you're doing, like, playthrough games or things that can just be entertaining, you don't have to be good at video games, that's different. Right? Somebody said, Joe, I'm saying for 1 mil, you can raid my friend on Minecraft. What? No, these jokes are... No D jokes are for dumb. The video is the D-Man video, the new one. What do you mean the new one? Then why didn't you just say the new Darman video? Why did you say, did you see the video? You were referencing the Darman video. Why didn't you just say the video? Hey, Joe, did you see the new Darman video? Why are you saying, hey, Joe, did you see the video? That could reference any video ever made. The video. Nyan Cat, the Vine compilation. Like what? Like that could have been anything, right? You're saying sorry. You don't need to say sorry. I'm just saying like you could have actually gave more detail than saying the video. I can't read your mind.
Truly cover up their insecurities when they are being proven wrong or when
Mr. Beast just posted. He probably posted a short. He just posted, so he definitely didn't post a regular video. Yeah, he didn't post. He posted probably a short or a TikTok or some shit. Kratos for the 300 bits. When I watch, you're live in my computer. I'm timed out for 40 minutes, and on mobile, I'm not. I don't know. You have to talk to my mods about that.
Someone is giving a really good point that feels embarrassing to oppose. The worst part is that with how the internet is like right now, it actually works, making the whole argument bogus. By saying who asked, you completely remove the other side's ability to speak and get their point across, which is actually a bad thing. You are literally shutting yourself away from potentially useful information that could help you and possibly even everyone.
Facts.
During a real proper argument, the best case scenario is that the people arguing learn from their mistakes and learn from each other, and the spectators could take notes from their...
Well, the best case isn't even necessarily somebody changing their opinion. It's just hearing the other side, knowing how the other side thinks and feels, knowing what their perspective is. Even if you don't change your opinion and you don't change theirs, you still had a good talk.
...actions so that they don't do the same. However, the best case scenario for arguments plagued with the phrase is that no one learns anything, and everyone just becomes even worse off than usual, sometimes to the point of actual harm to everyone. And should I even mention how it negatively impacts the victim? Can you imagine just trying to share something with others?
JCW for the 300 bits. If somebody says who asked, respond, why were you listening?
And then suddenly everything...
They're going to say, well, I have ears.
You shared becomes meaningless because someone used a borderline nonsensical phrase against you. Depending on the person, it would either be relatively annoying or it would be a massive embarrassment that could drag...
It's not a massive embarrassment. If somebody gets that pressed about somebody saying who asked, then you're just a Weenie Hut Jr., okay? You're a fucking Weenie Hut Jr. It's annoying as shit. Somebody saying who asked you is fucking annoying as hell. It makes the conversation go nowhere. It shows how stupid they are. It shows that they're not open to fucking hearing somebody else's opinion. It makes them seem arrogant and ignorant. However, you crying over somebody saying who asked just makes you seem like a loser.
Their emotion down for literal weeks. Come on. If all sides actually took a step back, set aside their teenagey, grumpy, insecurity-fueled...
Am I eating the chip? No, not today.
...emotions and listen to others, then not only would the argument have real-world value, but it would actually benefit everyone...
I literally said I was eating it in like 2 weeks. Riot for this ad.
...within it, because in one way or another, everyone involved learned something. In large enough movements, stopping this kind of cowardly behavior could actually improve the world. It could speed up major debates. And
just say anyways and keep talking and ignore them. That's the best thing you could do. Facts. In-person conversation, who asked? Anyways, and just talk over them. Because then they just start, oh my god, and when they laugh, and they just start fucking giggling like Jeff Bezos. My god, makes you want to punch him in the face. Fuck.
Would just make everyone happier. Now I know. Some of you already fully understand and support what I'm saying, which is great, but there are still some others who are crossing their arms, claiming I'm giving too little detail on this silly little video.
No says for the 1,000 bits says just kick them in the balls. Yeah, facts.
Well, first of all, what other questions about this that I haven't answered yet?
What if nobody did ask?
If you're asking it in literal terms, it doesn't matter. Many things that happen aren't asked for. Simply because nobody asked for something doesn't mean that the thing is always 100% not positive. There are a lot...
if somebody had to ask you every time for you to say something, conversations would get nowhere. If you always had to say, what's your opinion? What's your opinion on this? And then they share their opinion. What's your counter opinion? No, that's not how conversations work. You just fucking talk.
lot of unasked things that are positive, like gifts and surprises, but it really depends on what the person said. If they started boasting or speaking about something that people genuinely don't care about, that leads us to...
What if nobody cares about something that someone is saying?
Simply
then just walk away.
Tell them politely, hey, no one is actually interested in what you are saying. Obviously, this is easier said than done due to how rude and cold some people are, and saying this...
Yeah, I don't think you can say that without coming off as rude. Hey, nobody actually gives a shit what you're talking about right now.
Might round up to another fight.
You just gotta be nice. You gotta go, and try and get them to stop talking. Egg for the sub.
But this would still be so much better than using the half-baked phrase. After seeing all of the problems mentioned earlier, this really paints a picture of how the phrase can actually be toxic to our society. This brings us to the final part of the video, how you can help. First and foremost, obviously try your best to stop using this phrase. From your perspective, you might feel like the king of the internet from the reactions that people give you, but through real human...
Andy for the sub. Somebody said, what would you do if somebody wrote the entire B-movie script in chat? Just ban them?
Eyes.
You're not the first if you're thinking of doing that. There's been like 1,000 people that have done that.
Really just look like an insecure bonehead. You might not be able to stop yourself from saying it right away, but you can slowly improve and decrease the usage more and more. Trust me, this will improve your social life immensely. Secondly, this video isn't just targeted at you, but it's targeted at other people as well. We've seen how the world needs to stop
Music's
this.
low-key fire. No says for the fringe bets. You're making my, or you are my favorite streamer. Thanks for always making my day. No problem. Thank you for the biddies, bro.
So if you found this somewhat meaningful, make sure to click, like, and comment on this video so that more people can see this. You can also show this video directly to others using the share button.
All right, I'm done with that. Next video. Oh, last video. Yo, do you guys want to watch this or horror short films? You, Jason, in Hell. In 2016, a post would be made in the relationship advice subreddit by using blank. He would go to tell a story about his current or marital problems, not knowing about how he would go on solving them. He would get attention from many with advice ranging from both understanding to ridiculing him for not stepping up. What followed led to events that would change Jason's life forever and shock the community to both disgust and tears. He probably fucking killed his wife. Okay, why did... Yo, whoever made that poll is actually... Yo, whoever made that poll is so biased. Whoever made that poll literally put horror, this, in parentheses, or other. Remake the poll. Remake the poll. That was dumb as fuck. Kratos for the 300 bets. Yo, end that poll, literally. Redo that shit. Kratos said I'll deadass drop 8 gifteds. Okay? I mean, you can if you want. I'm not going to sit here and egg you on. It's entirely optional. I don't try to bitch at people for subs or anything. If you want to donate or give subs, you can. If you want to watch for free, you also can. Subs are... I'm thankful for them, but they're not required. The real for the sub. Bongo for the 300 bets. Thoughts on Flying Spaghetti Monster Religion? That's a religion. No says for the 300 bets. You can play Sons of the Forest when it comes out. Send it in the game suggestion tab. But probably not, if you want me to be real. Maybe. But I don't even really play horror games that much. I know Sons of the Forest isn't really horror, but it is kind of, like, scary, ominous-ish. So, I don't really know. But I, like, when I do play horror games, maybe that, but I like playing, like, very good horror games when I do play them, because I don't play them that often. I like more thriller-esque horror than, like, jump scare shit. I know Sons of the Forest is, I'm pretty sure that's the second Forest game, right? If not, then just send it in the game suggestion tab, because then I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Kratos for the 8 gifted subs. Thank you for the 8 gifted subs, Kratos. I appreciate the fucking subs. And yeah, it's dubbed for the sub. Whoever made that poll again, whatever mod made that poll again, I will unmod you because you're literally not listening to what I'm saying. Which? This? Other. It's that simple. Whoever the fuck made that poll, being an L mod right now. It's dubbed for the 7. Kratos, Atreus for the fucking 8 gifteds. I appreciate the 8 gifted subs. Thank them if you got a sub, and thank you, Kratos, for the 8 gifteds. Genuinely appreciate that. All right, there's the actual good poll that I made. People are posting this. Okay, this is the Jason in Hell one. Good shit. It's dubbed for the sub. This means this video. Fuck. I'll turn off a light. I'm also putting this on
video is sponsored by
1.25.
Audible. That's right, they are back with the amazing deal from last week. So, if you want to say what you will about Reddit, but it is very hard to argue against its sheer usefulness. Sort of like Google, but with more angst, and more often than not, if you have a question about a particular topic, then you will be able to get some kind of answer for your question there. And the range on these topics is vast.
Yo, that's so crazy how everybody's saying redo the poll, because this time it's my chat literally not thinking. This time it's literally you guys reading the word this and clicking this, somehow assuming that meant not this, it meant horror. How does that make sense, chat? Okay, you all voted wrong. Please admit that you didn't read the poll and you just clicked a fucking answer, because how the hell did you read that wrong? Which? Jason in Hell, this video, short horror. Okay, there we go. Now everybody wants short horror. How was that this complicated? Oh my god, okay, we will not watch the Jason in Hell video. I'm gonna keep it real, Verbus, too. I know you're probably the mod that was swaying the poll to try and make this video. This looks boring as hell. Bro.
The neighbor's girlfriend says they need to work it out because they are so good together.
Like, you're actually crazy. You think I'm reading this whole fucking thing. Like, this is a good video when you're, like, trying to read and shit, but, like, bro. Like, bro. Like, the Reddit videos, I can't. The Reddit videos, bro, I can't. Oh, my God. All right, we'll watch, like, 2 short horror vids. Potato for the sub, no sets with 300 bets. Sons of the Forest, second game, the first one ending. You can find out on YouTube. It's only 1 minute. I've seen playthroughs of the other ones. I'm not watching that right now, though. We have Smiling Portrait. Hold up. Smiling Portrait, and then we'll cue one more. We have to have at least one good one, because most of the time short horror films suck. And then what other one? Bug Bites. This one looks awful.
What the fuck?
I don't know what is going on, but these
Yo!
guys are so bad.
Whoa. Okay, it's blurred.
Shave.
What? Ew, gross.
Turn into a fucking caveman. Cave woman.
Oh, she's got all the bug bites all over her.
Cave babe.
There she is. Look, I'm no doctor.
Bro, I would go to the doctor's, chat. You're telling me you wouldn't seek fucking pediatric help? You're fucking sitting there, you have lumps all over your body.
So don't quote me on this, but I think you picked up a furniture STD.
What?
You know, bed bugs.
I would think I have ringworm.
Oh, you're joking.
Look, that's what it sounds like. I have multiple friends who have had bed bugs.
Oh,
Aaron
hold
had
on.
them,
I gotta
Sam
call.
had. Why? Call them back.
No, I just had an interview. I can't scream. One sec.
You suck.
Hi, this is Sandra.
Hello, Thomas. We have been trying to reach you about your car's...
It's a goddamn robocall. I don't even own a car.
Scammers are bugs.
Yeah, bloodsuckers.
Yeah, speaking of which, look, you have to call an exterminator and fumigate the shit out of your place.
It's so gross.
Bro, I would be worried that I have, like, the plague or some shit. You're telling me you wake up and you see that on your body, chat, you're not immediately going to the hospital? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm immediately calling off everything that I'm doing. I'm going to the fucking hospital and figuring out what the fuck that is. Potato and Essex and O-Sky for the sub. Like, you would see the bugs. Like, her room looks normal. I would be like, bro, I have a disease. David for the 300 bits. Gotta go on a walk. Gotta go walk my house in my car. What? Thank you for the 400 bets.
Hello, Thomas. We have been trying to reach you.
Hello, Thomas. Why is she just eyeing up her bed?
Got them bugs, huh?
Thank God you're here.
Yeah, you must be going nuts. Let's see what we're dealing with here before we go shopping for a shrink. Huh?
What? Yeah, and how did he get there that fast? She called him like 10 minutes ago.
In here?
Why he got those big ass overalls on too? He just got a fucking squirt bottle. I hate putting on gloves. That's the fucking worst. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Christ.
I'm guessing that's not good.
Bro, she was bleeding.
What the hell is going on around here?
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating anything, but this muckety muck right here, this ain't bed bugs.
Well, then what's doing this?
No insect that I know of.
Why is she not freaking out? She's gushing blood.
Hello?
Ew! Dude, I'd leave. I'd say, bro, you got a raccoon eating you or some shit. What the fuck is that?
Hello?
Hello, Thomas. We have been trying to reach you about your car's warranty. This is the second warning before this exclusive offer expires. We cannot guarantee There may be here as well.
Hello, Thomas. We're trying to reach you about your car's warranty. This is the second warning before this exclusive offer expires.
Oh, no, he's gonna be infected. Oh, it just bit him. Oh, it just bit him. What happened? What happened? Before anybody says TOS, this is fake blood.
Hello, Thomas. We have been trying to reach you about your car's warranty. This is the second warning before this exclusive offer expires. Respond now.
Who the fuck is that?
It's a... bug man?
This is the second warning trying to reach you about your car's warranty. Car's warranty.
I'm simply fucking beating the shit out of that thing. What the fuck is happening? Oh, they got a little gamer station down there, too.
Hello, Thomas. We have been trying to reach you about your car's warranty. This is the second warning.
Yo, how much blood does this guy have? I feel like he's been bleeding out for like fucking, what, 5 minutes? Jesus Christ.
This exclusive offer expires. If you don't respond to this call,
And he's still standing.
we cannot guarantee ants won't eat the children.
What the fuck?
Their tasty meat pairs well with a whiskey aged in a skull.
What a dumb video. All right, next. The smiling portrait.
right. I have to close now.
Oh, this one looks better. Okay. Immediately. They're at a bar. That's how you know it's going to be good.
What's that?
What?
This.
I don't know. Someone must have left it.
Well, maybe it's worth something. Maybe you can save the bar.
Maybe.
You know, even your bad luck will not last forever. Yeah?
Good night, Bob.
Nah, that woman's gonna come out of that fucking picture. Or she gonna start moving and shit. Nope, looking at it. Nope, she's looking at it. She's looking at him. She's looking at him. She's looking at him. She's looking at him. I'm immediately burning that. Chat. You walk away, it's facing forward. You come back, it's facing you. Like, nah. Like, nah. Like, nah. I'm, like, actually just fucking... I'm breaking the painting. I'm not fucking messing with that. Now she's full facing me. Bro, punch it. Punch a hole in it. Don't look back. Don't look back. Oh, you're dumb as fuck. It's gonna be moving again. No! No! Bro, the eyes are so creepy. Stop. Don't you...
Turn around. It's something you have to see. Come on, man. I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, no, she's out. Oh, my God, she's behind him. Oh, my God, she's behind him. Ah! Ah.
Joe? Joe!
So he's in the painting, so what? Yo, that was actually kind of fire, though. That one was better. That one was better. All right, we got a call here, though. I actually do have to dip. All right. Ugh. That was a W stream, little 3.5-hour stream there, chat. One more. We'll do more. We'll do more on Sunday. We'll do more on Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be live. We're going to be doing Fortnite and some Toxic Vow. Maybe some other shit, too. I don't know yet for sure, though. But, yeah. Tomorrow, I'm going to be live at 2, chat. We're going to be doing Fortnite and Vow. Mainly Fortnite, though, because we were doing Vow yesterday. Sunday will be reactions at 2. Join the Discord if you guys want to send videos for me to react to in the video suggestion tab or games for me to play in the game suggestion tab. All that I ask is if you send a video in the video suggestion tab, make sure that it is commentariable, meaning I should be able to say something about the video. If you send me a funny Sidemen Sunday video, I can't really say shit about that. It has to be something that I could actually share my opinion, commentate on, say something about. You know what I mean? No says yes for 300 bits. Kratos for 300 bits. Been here for more than 2 months, sub to 3 months, gifted subs, bits. That doesn't matter. I come to ask if I could have VIP. No. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I already said yesterday and a few days before and every other time. If you ask for VIP, I will not give it to you when you ask for it. Will you get VIP eventually? Possibly. I can't give you a definitive yes, though. I do need to VIP more people, and I will do so in a few weeks or so, but I don't like rushing it. I don't like just handing out VIP because then more people ask for it. So when somebody asks for it, I don't give it to you because if you ask for it, then other people ask for it. Dairy for the 300 bits. I'll be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Fortnite and Val. Saturday, or that'll be Saturday. Sunday, I'll be live at 2 for some reacts, maybe some gaming. Monday, I'm going to be live at 4:30. It'll be my birthday stream. Going to have a few brewskis, hit the dab card a bit because I'll be 21. We'll do probably a watch party, some philosophy, maybe some gaming as well. That'll be kind of all sporadic. Tuesday off. Wednesday, we will be doing Minecraft because Monday will not be Minecraft because it'll be my birthday stream. But yeah, Luca for the sub. W stream, W chat. We had a bunch of people show out to the stream today. I appreciate everybody that came out into the stream, and I hope you guys had fun watching. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow for some Fortnite and Val, or Sunday, Monday, whenever, right? Appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all later. We're going to raid T. Nichols. He's playing Bloodshore, which I played. Very good game. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Toast for the sub. Hope you guys had fun watching the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We are going to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.